I'm like, oh, Janet, ever toss on a kind. Oh man. Now you make me feel weird. Hey, I'm a toss on a kind. I ain't got too close, ne? Not. Okay. Tozani, ngiyavusela. Goga Jamie obuya bengathupha somlombo ngizimela nina bandla ukuthi ekhaya ngithokozise. Zothi zolo sonto uMntombazane nami nomthela bathi kwethu madoda makwande. Siphinde siyavusela komakhanya kongunogumedo kophathwa koqwabo kuzwa yena ngezitha. Ngithi nje Emakhosini Thokozani. Yo, it's been so long. Kodwa ke sesingivusele nakubo shabala la ngane khona. Oshabalala komshengo kodwa ngalamavuso. What else baba?
Now or tools to talk about.
Oh,
tools to talk about.
Okay, Thokoza salibase.
Must pay.
Thokozani bogogo Thokozani. Le nhlangano yethu ade yagcinana, you know. I think I expressed yesterday bengithi kuzoba ivideo encane but
Who's she's watching a points in 1755.
I'm so kahle kune problem ne to a specific dosy child ne, and if it takes yabo gama ngithi ngiyahlola, I sometimes have to ask people to give me like 5 more minutes or 10 more minutes because everything's like delayed, you know. Angiphiwanga ungakwazi ukuthi ngihlale nginabe nomuntu. I think as a person having experienced so much and needing so much from abantu ababenguide, abantu ababe okubona abafanele bangilekelele kule ndlela yedlozi, I just felt like if ever I'm put in a position whereby umuntu kufanele ngimsize through their journey, I'm going to give them as much time as they need in order ukuthi babe ne understanding or babe ne clarity or bakwazi ukuthi balekeleleke esimeni sikamama, because unfortunately when it comes to lezi lezi, you know, they need time, everything needs time. Hence why ngisho ngithi mina bengibona kahle ukuthi umbuzo udinga ukunabelwa anguphenduli. I think somebody had written them sengayiphendula ke manje khona umuntu ayibhalile ukuthi yini ukuhamba, you know, and it's something that I can't just explain with umuthi, you know. Ukuhamba is umuthi is like umuthi thizeni ofakwa or inkamba ofakwa in a bucket or kulesitsha sesusu ulokuhamba, yeah, ukuhamba. So and then bese uyaphehlelwa phakathi or kanti ufakwe there's a name for it, yini le yashabala le ngathi pumpkin ithanga, yeah, there's a name kodwa bayibiza ngayo le yami, but uyifakwe kwithanga bese iyashawa kuthi ukuhamba lona uthi umuthi kahle kahle umuthi omhlophe umuthi ohlangane nedlozi noma nabantu abadala, so kusho ukuthi umuntu udla inkambo or udla ukuhamba. So I needed to explain it from that point of understanding. Wazi ukuthi ngibhale yonke lento mina share kanjalo. And somebody also asked me what's the difference between Sangoma and Nyanga, and we have covered this before, but for the sake of Sangoma, I think by now we should have an understanding. Sangoma umuntu obhulayo, umuntu ohlolayo, umuntu that's like a doctor who's going to check ukuthi ugula ngani, what are your symptoms, and then ahlanganisa ama symptoms nesimo sama tests, you know, ukwenza ama tests ajulile to get a definite answer ukuthi uphethwe ngethini. So Isangoma is like that. Isangoma lizohlola ukuthi ugula nani, and what is the reason for lokho kugula, nokuthi ke fanele kwenziwe njani ukulapha lokho kugula. Inyanga, you go there saying I have a headache, inginika umuthi wekhanda. You go there saying ngiphethwe flu, akuhlanganisela imithi, uyekene uthi nginesichitho anginiki. Hence why a lot of the times, if you haven't been to a Sangoma, it makes you going to inyanga quite difficult, because ungathi unesichitho kanti unesichitho oshawa idlozi lakini because of your actions. Yabo, so liyakupanisha, so isichitho esivumwe ibona. So njengoba lesichitho sivumwe ibona, inyanga asikwazi ukuyilapha. Yabo, so it can't be treated. So that's the difference. Inyanga is like a pharmacy. You go clicks, you go to wherever, you ask for medication, they give it to you. But now in them nandi uguti clicks who say on the medication thing uguti it does not supersede a doctor's consultation. So nathi ungaya enyangeni, but at the end of the day mokuthi ufuna izinto zakho zikhanye kahle ukwazi ukuthi uyilungise ngendlela, you need to go to a Sangoma first and then uthole way forward bese uyasizakala. Any other question that I'm forgetting? And ngiyaziva isami yasha ne. Yeah, I think I'm coming down with the flu. Mine ingane bazalwane kuba tough because when they go to school and they come back, bakunika all the diseases. So good, right? Okay. Sometimes it will disconnect and reconnect. So I think because the weather is bad in Kabaga, so I hope you guys can hear me. I hope I'm coming across clearly. Because I've realized sometimes my voice can go really, really low. But yeah, last year I had some experiences, and I think it's put me on the understanding that I don't think I'm capable anymore to help people abaphuma kulunye phela. And not because I can't help them, because I've helped them, baphumelela, you know. But I think I realized that when you take a child, right? I think the perfect way to put it, if people that are familiar with adoption, if you take a child that has been living in a foster home, right? Uthatha umntwana that's lived in a foster home, that awuzazi in full details ukuthi what was done to them in that foster home and what they have done, right? You don't have understanding, like the full picture of ukuthi yazi lo mntwana njoba adopter uqhamuka kule foster home. Le foster home aqhamuka kuyona bafike bahlukumezeka kanje, and it's left them with ama-traumas kanje. And njoba benama-traumas kanje, they've also done 1, 2, and 3. Kwabona abekho msulwa. You know, I learned that last year, and it troubled me because I realized it's actually a cycle. Last year I adopted.
There's a question about the two questions. It's hard on the course.
Okay, let me answer the question because let me answer the question.
Okay, uThabo uthokoza gogo, if abantu abadala bekutshela ngaso isichitho leso kwenze njalo, especially if wazi ukuthi umuntu omoya or nesiphiwo somoya.
Then when afanele wenze kahle kubona, so you first need to understand what is the cause of the anger and frustration, and then masuwazi ukuthi badinwe yini ebavusela ulaka edala ukuthi leso sichitho basivumele, right? Then you ulungisa leyo nkinga leyo, ushweleze kubona ngale ndlela le that you be directed by umuntu okulaphayo, and then basically it should start to slowly ilunge leyo nkinga yabo, because unfortunately slapping ngokufana yabo, and also to not expect ukuthi ngoba into usuqalile usuwenza ngale ndlela abafuna ngayo abadala ukuthi all of a sudden you're going to wake up and say good right. It doesn't work like that. I think that's also something we need to deal with, because I think a lot of us sesihambe kakhulu abalaphi bamanga, and because sesihambe, and I say sesi because I've also been to those healers, back so sesihambe kakhulu abalaphi bamanga to the point where they promise us izulu nomhlaba ngalamashushu abanawo, and then we find ourselves in problems. So mase uya kumlapha ngempela asangasenzi njengale ndlela lo adenza ngayo ade egila, now you acting like lo muntu akasebenzi, kanti izinto ezihlangene nokulapha they take time, and unfortunately when you are fixing old issues lezo zinto zithatha isikhathi, and if you don't give it the isikhathi sanele, I tell somebody ukuthi hey, le nkinga yakho izodinga ukuthi ilaphe for 3 months, umuntu athi 3 months, omunye afike ngithi le nkinga yakho izodinga unyaka wonke, athi whole year ayingeke, like as if there's some fast food healing that can happen. It doesn't work like that. The deeper ukujula kwenkinga is ukujula kokulapha. So khona abantu uthola ukuthi they do have like smaller nyana problems that next month they'll be fine, but khona abantu abanenkinga ezijulile, so njengoba inkinga yakhe ijulile nokulapha kwakho kuzojula in that manner. So in everything you do, mina nginabantu uthola ukuthi umuntu alona afike kumina ngimtshela ukuthi okay 6 months or a year or 3 months yabo, after 1 month anyamalala, usezobuya 6 months later eseqhuqhwile abalaphi laba bamanga bese sebuya kumina sengikhalela. I don't have time for it. I'm that person. Mina mangena kulomnyango ngathi give me a chance ukuthi ubone ukuthi ngeke ngwenze yini umehluko na yabo, and you choose ukuthi hayi ngathi ngenza kancane waye kwenye indawo, I can smell a healer off of you yabo. So that's why labo bantu become unwelcome under my home, because ngiyabona ukuthi it's not because mhlambe ngisoyenza because I'm jealous or I want you to kind of be my person or whatever umuntu asuke ecabanga, but ngisoyicabangela ukuthi mohamba uyolashwa kumuntu onamashushu, and then you come here nginganashushu yabo, nginganayilwane, ngingathwele, ngingayilutho, ubuyo uze la usungibuyela naleza ilwana adu uyilanda lapha kulowa muzi. So then you expect me to help you with your problem, plus nale nkinga oyilandile ngokuthi uya kwabantu abathwele. Kunamadlozi bazalwane, we mustn't play. Kunamadlozi angahamselani nento engasile, khona amadlozi angazwani nemsamo engcolile, khona amadlozi angazwani nobunuku. If uzothatha idlozi lakho uyobufaka ebunukweni, noma uthatha idlozi lakho uyofaka ezilwaneni, noma uthatha idlozi lakho uyolifaka la imsamo engcole khona, trust and believe ukuthi lelo dlozi lizovele hlehle liphendukele emuva lithi yazini ngiseyoyihlalela entabeni ngimlindo lo mntwana azanyathele ngale ndlela edinga ukuthi anyathele ngayo. I've proven this time and time again. So we need to stop this thing of going to abantu and abanezilwane or abathwele or abanamashusho, whatever the case may be, and ngoba bona they make imali drop from the sky and expect now ukuthi imali izodropela from the sky. The only way imali izophuma esibhakabhakeni is if now uyolanda lento lo muntu anayo, and maselandile don't then be like I didn't know ukuthi bengilandani. Nazi kahle ukuthi nilandani. I think ilento ukuthi abantu need to take responsibility. I think I'm at a point where the only person I feel is justified in saying I was naive is umuntu osemncane osamusha that doesn't know better. But if ukufika umuntu ona 40, kufika umuntu ona 50, kufika umuntu ona 60, ade gqigqa abalaphi bese zongitshela ukuthi mina akazi ukuthi belanda isithwalo, I think we need to stop playing. You know exactly into oyilandayo, you know exactly what's going on, but manje usufuna ukuyilapha lento and isilapheka kanzima. And usilandela ukuhlupheka even more, because if you've seen mhlawumbe manje ushawe imvubu and incane futhi le example mhlawumbe manje ugenqwa ushawa ngobush ubone umuntu osikwe ngobush ukuthi uyisimo kanjani. That's what you guys do to your ancestors, and then you still want them to show up for you bakwazi ukuthi bakukhanyisele baqaqeke. You know, kube wena ohamba wanikela ngawo ama-ancestors akho. Nganginethwasa la lithanda ukuhamba izangoma. You know, mana fanele liye sangomeni, mana fanele ngaze ngitshela ngathi samo ezinye inkinga lidinga wena nedlozi lakho ukuthi imele nibone ukuthi cha yabona ke manje we need to fight this on our own without umuthi, with just umkhuleko nokuphahla. Hayi sangoma lutho kungizwe. You know, so you have people like that bayabathanda ukuloke beya kwabalapha every 2 minutes umuntu usakumlapha hayi ngisawofemba hayi ngisawuhlola hayi ngisawenza ukuthi wenza yonke into under the sun bese itshela ukuthi khona amandla idlozi lakhe lizoba na lelo dlozi ngeke liphinde libe namandla, because how a dlozi strengthens itself is by going through situations, and when it's gone through situations and come out the other side, then liyakwazi ukuthi idonsa amandla. That's why even amathosa ami ngiyafundisa ukuthi umthakathi is necessary, ngoba uyena oqinisa idlozi lakho ukuthi mokuthi uyaphoswa ukwazi ukuthi kodwa usurvive ume and uqhubeke usebenze. Mina ade ngangithakatha I just don't sit and complain about it like other people. Ade ngangithakatha ade sasithakatha sinoshabaya thina sathakatha from childhood sizingane abantu besebenza besipetula. But we survived and we were able to push through. Kunenkinga esabhekana nazo because of what was done to us as children. Uyabo. If idlozi can survive that and ukwazi ukuthi usebenze and ukwazi ukuthi ungome and do what you need to do, then that ikhombisa kona ukuthi idlozi lakho linamandla. But if you're gonna ungathemba idlozi lakho uhamba unikela ngayo, then it's on you. So whatever happens from that, you know, then you have to take responsibility. You know, Twasa, we had a conversation, Lalo, and he showed Shawaya Sokaban, Sizokaban.
Questions.
Sizokaban, Shawaya, stop. So I had to Twasa that we wafika wangela the following day about a dream she had idlozi khuluma, and then lathi idlozi fanele ungithembe yonke into engitshela yona iyona, and still wangayikhuluma lento esho idlozi lakho. Sekufanele kuhlolwe manje kuseni dololo uthwasa ukuhlola. Hawuhlola phela uthwasa angiboni lutho ma. Hawuboni lutho angiboni lutho. Lathi idlozi lapho lathi ngikutshelile. You know, so it was a lack of trust. So imagine if you do worse things. So you need to learn to follow and trust the guidance of your people. And all over the place. You're trying to find yourself. Go where you feel you're gonna get help. Then go somewhere else. But jump like within a week. Don't do that. But now, then and then be like, okay, badala ngiyafisa ukuyilungisa into yami kodwa manje lezi into engiyitholile lapha noma lezi into ezihlolile wamuntu angizizwa, what do you then do? Ubone ukuthi benze njani. They'll guide you, they'll find a way to guide you to somebody else. Then if umoya wakho uvuma lapho, then okay, yeah, so ulona lapha kanjani sasifaka umzali and then washona eso sichitho leso sisimo kanjako. So for example, kwakuyisichitho mhlawumbe safaka uma wakho esayonto leyo. So kunezinto kanjalo efanele icheckwe kuqala uyabo, because then that means ukuthi ke we have to heal you as an individual from lento eyenziwa ekhaya, and then kube nosimo sokuhlambululeka kozalo lakho, so your lineage la uphuma khona uyabona, kulapheke leso simo leso. But it's first something ekuzomela ukuthi iqala icheckwe kahle ijulelwe, and then ukuthi okay, this is what it is and this is how we need healing, because njengoba ngisho into kanjalo is hard to answer because of umuntu nomuntu ulapha ngendlela yakhe ehlukene. Isiyakhasa lengane sifuna ukuzala.
Okay, next question is from Sisiwe in Zimbabwe. Sithokoza gogo, mina bonke abalaphi bangithole bangihlolela into ehlukile, amaphupho awekho, but nginesimo sabantu abadala. What can I do? Ngiphahlile for a whole 2 months. This is a gogo, please advise, with a crying emoji.
So all right. Some people, ne, I think I've said this before. There are people abangabaphuphi ogobela because of whatever ncindezi eyafakwa. Yabo. So uthola ukuthi umuntu umphuphi ugobela, but isimo sethongo likhona. Lo muntu loyo, number one, if idlozi alikakaphakami kahle, alikakayihlahla indlela yakhe umntwana kahle, then wenzelwa igobongo. Lelo gobonga azodlela ekhaya kwazi ukuthi kuzama ukuthi qaqeke izimo zakhe zamoya. If lelo gobongo, then ilona ezokhuluma ukuthi what is the next step. Mekuthi kanankinga ke, they are happy where they are abadala, then uzoqhubeka nalomuntu owakenzela igobongo athwasise. Right? But you first need to find umuntu umoya wakho, it connects with that person. So for example, asithi uyahamba uyohlala kaNondaba. Yabo. Mawufika kaNondaba, uzwe ukuthi umsamo wakhona uyakhuluma nawe. Uzwe ukuthi le sangoma lesi that represents lo msamo siyakhuluma nawe ekujuleni kwakho khona la sifike sikuthinte khona sinyakazisa. Then that's them saying ukuthi they approve la okhona. So fanele ulashwe lapho. So kuzomela ukuthi uqala ulashwa, after kulashwa bese ufakwe egobongweni, and then mase ufakwe egobongweni ke bese igobongo liyakhuluma ukuthi simisa kanjani. That's what needs to happen. So not everybody dreams of ukobela. So people need to get out of the mindset of I mean fanele ngiphupha ukobela, if ingamphupha ukobela, there's something in particular I need to do so that ngizomphupha ukobela. Sometimes there's nothing you can do ukuthi umphupha ukobela, but you just need to find a place where you connect. La uconnecta khona kubi la ozosizakala khona. Speaking of, khona umntwana owangisendela a message, but I just couldn't go into it in terms of la kwama message la ku YouTube. Wangibuza ukuthi bamkhombisile ugobela, but la bamkhombise khona kungaphandle kusemazweni, so akakwazi ukuthi aye khona because of financial reasons, so udinga alternative. An alternative iyaphahlelwa, but fanele ubandlalele futhi ukuthi okay, this is the situation. And also first ubheka ukuthi idlozi zakho ngempela ngelikwenzele yini amaminzi ukuthi uphumelele la ukhonjiswa khona. Because when ungabona ukuthi ngathi your financial situation iyabheda kanti bona kunendlela abahlele ngayo, we mustn't always think about money. You know, I think a lot of people make the mistake of thinking about money. What am I going to do? I need to plan. Hey, bazalwane niphuma phi niplanela uphehlo. Mina ngikwazi, I don't understand people abaplanela uphehlo. Uphehlo aliplanelwa. Uya phehlweni ulibone phakathi inside. Mina I had a child wafika la ekhaya wakhonjiswa waphupha la ekhaya hayi wafika. Mayifika ke we discussed kwasha xima nje kwavutha kanjalo. Then wathi kumina, hayi ma ngibona ukuthi I need to sort out my life, abanguthi ngizofika ngedate thizeni. Hayi mina uthi uzofika ngedate thizeni, wathi he ngathi hayi no ayikho inkinga ke ubatsheleke abadala bakini ukuthi ufikile la khonjiswe khona ukuthi bafuna uthwase, batsheleke ukuthi-ke manje wena ubona ukuthi ngcono uze ngedate thizeni. Mengitshela ukuthi akuphelanga ngisho a week bese limcindezela idlozi lila lithi sifuna ukuphinde emuva la siphuma khona. So wazongena ephehlweni that week. So you can't plan for uphehlo. Yabo, it's something that awuhleleli, you don't budget ukuthi mina ngene ephehlweni with nothing. I think I've told the story before. Ngene ephehlweni with nothing. Uma wangisizwe ukuthi ngene ephehlweni ne-stepfather sami bangisiza ukuthi ngene ephehlweni, and then they were like, and then uma wathi ngifuna ukulibona-ke leli dlozi, so mina I don't have money yokukuthwasisa, so you need to figure yourself out. Ukutshele-ke leli dlozi ukuthi asinamali la ekhaya, alibone ukuthi lenze njani. Literally I think the Monday ngimisela igobongo, on the Monday I got a contract from a blue chip company. From that contract, I got another contract, and then another, enough that was to sustain me for everything that was needed from uphehlo lami. So I think ilento ukuthi abantu balokho bebudgeta bazalwane, mina ngisho ukuthi if you need to budget for idlozi lakho, maybe ungangeni at all. Ngoba kusho ukuthi nalo alazi ukuthi whether it's coming or going. Idlozi manje kuhlupha kahle, you don't need a budget. Liyayibona ukuthi lenze njani, lilungiselela impilo yalo because liyazi ukuthi lifunani kuwena. Idlozi lakho will never liyokulahla endaweni just to leave you there and not make means ukuthi ukwazi ukuthi umelane nesimo, because idlozi liyazi nalo ukuthi uphehlo liyabiza. It needs money. This thing needs money. Healing needs money. Everything needs money. Siyaphila, we need money. Idlozi ngeke likulahle. Yeah.
Right. Next question is from Unoktula Antelope Kumano.
Antelope. What's an antelope in Zulu?
But it's from an animal. It's like it's a wild animal.
It's a?
Never mind. Uzi, can we ask about dream interpretations?
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, woo! Woo! Hello, umthathe thandomisa umdala namthole. Asadlala naye ngalento. Papa. Oh, nangu yathi. Phuma nakodwa esigodlweni. Awu, uthula njalo. Yes, yes, you can ask about dream interpretations.
Okay. Nkosi has another question.
Yebo Nkosi.
So what's a gogo? After ukuphahla, ngivele ngicinizelwa isilwane. Ngathola impendulo kubantu abadala esibonakalisweni. I think she's okay. Okay, I think it's like a follow-up thing.
Okay.
But anyway, okay, Unoktula has a question. Uthi, please guide me. Ngiphahla kanje as a child raised kaboma and obangwa amadlozi without upsetting any of my ancestors. What color candles should I use?
I always say use white on its own. Mona badala, then you use white and you use yellow, right? But for nakhona, I think I'm a firm believer with him. Everything you do, I think people need to go back to isimo sabo, so dabuka kwabo. Bangene a bandleni that's gonna speak to them as Kamoya. Because you have no understanding of ukujula kokusizakala esithunweni mekuthi, because it's one thing ukuphahla amakhandlela, but isithunya siyalekelelwa, thandaza, sonta, jula esimeni sakho. Don't just expect miracles when you pray and phahla ngaleso sikhathi. So white and yellow mona abantu abadala, but njengoba ngisho ukuthi yonke into iyalekelelwa.
Right.
Ufuna
It's more the light.
I'm light. Yonke into. Why are you showing me? Because it's gonna show this part.
No. Okay, you're live again. Second question from Unoktula. Dream ngishayelwa isigubhu then by idlozi while wearing a jersey made of wool of animal skin. I'm not sure what animal it was.
Kumele ukuthi siyophakanyiswa uyena, so ngathola ukuthi begidela umsebenzi thizeni njengoba efaka isikhumba, yabo. Because isikhumba you don't just wear it, njengoba lo msebenzi wenziwe ke wafaka kwisikhumba leso, yabo. Ngenze ukuthi esembuzi, ngenze ukuthi esembuzi le esaskapu, ngenze can be anything, ngenze ukuthi kube ingwe, uyayibona lento. It can be anything. So at this point kunesimo kufaka ukuthi masiphakanyiswe kuyena umsebenzi ofanele ukuthi enzelwe wona. Yeah, baby, awehlise le nto thina sofaka kwi-angle yangiqopha.
Yeah, that's much more better.
So go right.
A little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let me continue with my story.
Right. Okay. No. There's
one more question.
No, there's a few. Two more.
Okay.
So I think unkosi ubexaxisa la. I think ube waphazamisa ne. Uthi mangiphahla ngicinezela isilwane. Akasitholi impendulo kubantu abadala. So what? You back?
Okay. Nisibekezelele ngale Wi-Fi siyaya.
2 weeks after my mom told me, umhlalo mhlophe, I dreamt it to work. So, okay.
No, ngiyakuzwa.
Yeah.
Okay. Yazi uthinta into ejulile ne sense ukuthi kunobuhlali that we wear as abantu abathwasayo, abathwasile, abayizingoma, amathwasa ne sinokuhlala simo sayani thizeni ovela ukuthi hayibo ezofika ichazwe lapha ephupheni ngomuntu thizeni umbuzo ukuthi CPC if a communicator there are things that I'm not going to have answer. So a simple thing of njengale bhayi engilibekela kimi ibhayi lelanga umuntu angibuza ukuthi ichaza ukuthini leli bhayi lelanga elibovu kube khona ibhayi ilanga elimhlophe angibuza umuntu chaza ubese ibhubesi ichaza ukuthini hayi injini ichaza ukuthini hayi ukuthi ichaza ukuthini bazalwane we need to stop these things mina because umuntu othile can wear a blue inenjita brown. I didn't even know kwakhona injita brown inehawu but why phupha injita brown enehawu kunenjita ebovu, you know, la manjita lawa wall 3 wawaphupha yabo ngizothi mina mekuthi uyafika mina thi okay le njita blue imvamisa ukuthi wayamanzi le brown ke yani le red yani. There are things that are just specific to your people. Omunye the other day sasecheckers ne ayichabala ukhona umuntu othe khona ibhayi eliphuma elizekene esemanzini. Yiphi injiti ne?
No.
Okuyiphi?
Angilazi lapha.
Kodwa walichaza wathi levelela vumbuka emanzini uthi akaza libone futhi naye. uyaqala kunamabhayi that we don't even know exist, that if your people nje abanazo iy'ngcindezi ey'julile othola ukuthi they are able to achieve kuyibhayi abantu bakini engekho anywhere. So we need to normalize those things ukuthi there are things that are specific to you, and in understanding that there are things that are specific to you, stop looking for answers from other people. I think things like this get us into trouble because we want answers for everything, and at Josini there aren't answers for everything.
So ubuhlala obuhlophe ngokuchaza ukuthini?
Ubuhlala omhlophe, if I can say kwisimo sedlozi kuthina, right? Sengikhohle ukuthi ngifake lokuhlala ngisanabo ubuhlala obumhlophe. Kodwa ubuhlala obumhlophe buyisimo sokuxhuma idlozi nesithunywa. It's where idlozi nesithunywa meet.
So that was a question from Ufesi, no? Okay, another question is from Umamane.
I'm gathering ukuthi le story sami ngengisisho.
Q&A there.
Yeah, but
if there's no questions, then you continue the story.
yeah.
So Umamane uthi ngiphuphe inyoka iteta, like giving birth. So when it was done, I tried to walk slowly outside. Before reaching the door, there was a white chicken outside. And then the snake moved back inside the house.
Quality. I-chicken injani mhlaba?
Yes, it's
Quality. Okay. Inyoka ne, I'm assuming ile inyoka lezi ezokhala, whether it's inhlwathi or white or yellow, whatever the color snake is, as long as it's not black. Okay, inyoka ne idlozi. Idlozi liyateta. Le dlozi lizala umntwana wedlozi. Nansi inkukhu emhlophe nesithunywa sila. So idlozi ezozala umntwana wedlozi, of which futhi nalapho kunesithunywa. La kuyahambiselana la idlozi nesithunywa kundawonye. Kuyalekelelwana kusebenza ndawonye. Kodwa nje le dlozi lelizozala umntwana wedlozi. It can be either spiritually, where uthola ukuthi kuzongena ithwasa, or it can be ukuthi unedlozi nawe ingane ozoyizala izoba nedlozi nesithunywa.
Okay, that was Mamane. And then this Palisa. The Tosa Koko is dreaming of small brown snakes, idlozi, or is it something else? Some dreams I'm killing the snake, some dreams they are surrounding me in bed.
Why are you killing brown snakes?
In the dream. Sometimes she's killing them, sometimes she just surrounding
Why?
them.
Oh, just. Unless they are coming to attack you, there's no need to kill them. Brown snakes now are abatawadala. It just depends ukuthi afika kanjani. If they're coming to bite you, understand ukuthi wow isithunywa wow, that's a statement la ungazi ukuthi kwenze njani namathwaso ubona setatime ase emotionally singiyahlekana ke mina. So nami ngiyihleke ngibona ukuthi abona manje sengivula isithunywa sibhukile nje sifuna ukunderstand ukuthi si emotional. It's just an emotional spirit. So you just need to accept it and understand ukuthi it is what it is, and there's no changing it. Because it's meant to be like an empath. Okay, yeah. So just understand and accept that about someone. Bazalwane, can we continue tomorrow? Because so can we continue this tomorrow? Something with 12. If everybody can be in agreement, we're going to do this again tomorrow at 12. Because ngiyabona ukuthi network isiyasikhathaza kakhulu.
Yeah.
All right. Emakhosini.
Chikosha.